Yo, it's your main man, King Dopest, along with the Smoky Show. Welcome to Grown Man Time.
What up, King?
What's good, brother? What we into?
Hey, man, we know we on episode 2 today, man. You know, I wanted to do it sooner, but you know what? I think this might be the perfect formula. Don't give them too much too quick, but just give them enough.
Right.
You know what I mean? But no, man, I'm cool, man. Blessed to be alive and breathing again today, you know? Shit, how's your son doing?
He good, man. He back in motion doing his thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. So basically, for anybody that's gonna come in or in here now, you know, right now we on episode 2, like I said, with a grown man time, and today we are going to be discussing a clip I seen of Ralo at the Big Facts podcast that recently was taken down. Whether it was taken down due to the line of questioning or taken down due to just, you know, Ralo may have felt disrespected, that's up for debate. But we are going to be reacting to that clip today, for starters.
Right. That's the clip I got. You ready to run it?
Yep.
All right, I got you. Hold on a second. Trying to share this to my people.
No, go ahead.
All right.
What up, man? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, Big Tonka Boy. And we back with another video, man. First off, I want to thank God for allowing me to bring y'all another video. And I want to thank God for allowing y'all to watch another video. Tonka Squad. Now, we got that boy Ralo today, man. He was on Big Facts yesterday, man. Somebody asked me to do a reaction video and see what I thought about it. Now, I'm going to say this right here before I even get started. Ralo been giving Jade props the whole interview. But the interview too long, so I wasn't able to put all that on here. I had to cut it somewhere. But I'm just updating y'all. He was giving her props the whole interview. Like, he might have thought, man, Jade, a journalist, she probably really knows stuff that don't nobody supposed to know. But we about to get into it, and we about to figure out what's going on here. You did? Let's go.
Some Street Certified News. Shout out Street Certified News. We actually did something today on Big Meech. We covered some stuff because we broke a story last February about.
Okay, this is what a proffer is. Okay, I hope everybody read that quick enough. But that's a proffer. So you cooperated or said something that might not leave nobody in jail right now, but it can be used for future investigations.
Right.
But let's get back into it and see what she talking about, because she ain't play with his ass. Let's go.
I don't see the benefit at this point. So basically my question to you is
don't turn that page. Let me get that page.
It's right here.
Don't go nowhere.
They gonna talk.
Ralo, what you need her page for? You got all the paperwork, right? You the one who went through the charges. Where your paperwork? You don't need her page. But let's get Ralo this page, cause he's a little nervous right now. Let's go.
It's at the top. I think it's 7. Hey, look.
You got page 12? Can you go to page 12?
You see how you skipped page 8 and went to page 12, right?
Right.
So that was my question to you. Like, what exactly does that mean? Because I know it was a lot of talk about and confusion about, like, not knowing exactly what a proffer was and, you know what I'm saying, all of that kind of stuff. What did that part of the paperwork mean?
So if we go to, you know, this page 8, if we go to page 12 of that documentation, right?
Hold on, Ralo. It shouldn't matter on what page we on, brother. She asking you a question about what's on page 8. And you talking about what's on page 12. Why we can't find out what's on page 8?
Right.
Anyway, let's get back into the.
Terrell Davis didn't give up no information. Right there, page 12, right? And we go to that same documentation which you got, right? However, these people that tried to help me is significant people to some of
I knew he was going to be doing some lying because he got proper. Hey, they from Georgia, and I'm from Arkansas. We talk down there the same. We don't say however. What? See, he didn't think. I'm gonna keep it real. Ralo didn't think Jade had page 7 and 8.
Damn.
She spooked him with that, but she got it. He keep talking about page 12. I guess he took page 7, 8, 9, 10 out. 11. Who knows? Let's get back into it.
So you can explain that.
Go to that document website.
It's right there. It's the top of page 8.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
So my thing is, whenever you get documentation, all you gotta do is read the whole page. Don't never. We as people don't never need to go to.
No, I read the whole thing.
My question is, my answer is to this.
Hold on, it's the way Big Bang Black and Scream looking at him like, like nigga. Nigga, it sound like you told. That's how they looking at it.
I understand there's a page 12, but I'm trying to talk about page 8 because in all reality, the way it's coming off is like, I hear what you're saying, but I'm not finna address that because regardless of whatever's on page 12, there was some type of meeting on page 8 that you had, and you said some things that you didn't want out. So we just glossed over that. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you just keep skipping over page 8.
What about page 12?
Right. Nah, I think it's always an interesting situation when you sitting right there and you confronted with something, you know what I mean, as opposed to being able to prepare for a response, you know what I'm saying?
Because I bet money Ralo had no idea she was finna ask this, but I bet you the mother too knew she was finna ask this.
Right.
Hey, so now give me that paperwork. It's a blue folder. As Joshi was already communicating with these people. And I don't want to throw my man up on the bus. So
Yeah, you don't have to.
He was his attorney.
So what
You kind of already did because you mentioned them, Ralo.
is believed to be said in this documentation? What is believed to be said is this: they trying to accuse As Joshi of taking me into this to exclude himself from this investigation. You see what I mean? And I'm gonna just show you the documentation before we even go further. So yes.
No, I'm just saying, me as a journalist, I'm asking on the top of page 8, whatever this is. I'm not accusing you of nothing.
Ralo, it's been 5-6 minutes, man. You still ain't answered the damn question. Jay needs you to answer the question, Ralo.
But it's saying that the proffer occurred at which Mr. Davis provided information to the government. So it's basically saying that during the proffer, information was provided. And I think that's what a lot of people were, taking as basically told. So that's why I'm asking you to explain that part.
Ralo, anytime information is provided, you told something. We don't know if you told them that you like peanut butter on your toast instead of jelly. But whatever it was, you told them something, Ralo, that you don't want the people to see because it was supposed to be sealed.
Right.
I hate to say it, but it's looking pretty snitchy right now. But let's finish the video. Let's go.
So then, we can get to the bottom of this shit for real.
I don't think people understand what's a lawyer. A lawyer is a counsel in which we are illiterate of the law. So even if in any documentation, it'll say comes now to Red Davis. It gonna say it's coming from me because this is my counsel. But verbally or came out of my mouth in all documentation on page 12 of that same documentation that I can get it for you. So you saying basically you let you gave what's his name Ash the green light, the word removed. He went in there talking. You ain't said a motherfucking thing. I didn't even know. But he got you looking like a rat, basically. I ain't exactly.
Got you looking like a rat.
I hope Ralo get. I hope he didn't get on the stand. You hear me?
What'd you say?
I
Smokey?
can't believe he said it like that, man. Got you looking like a rat.
Nah, for real though.
He basically putting him out there too, though.
He what?
He basically putting him out there too, though.
Yeah. Facts. What's up, Eddie?
Because he would have broke. If these two right here were prosecutors, he would have broke. He would have ended up with 35 years. Everybody know a lawyer is a counsel that speaks on your behalf. He ain't gonna do nothing without your knowledge.
Right.
Your lawyer don't know no kind of information if you don't tell him. Come on now. I ain't went fed before, but I done went state. I know how a lawyer work.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't tell him nothing, how can he go ahead and get some information about something? But let's let Ralo talk and dig himself deeper.
Hey, that's a good point.
Hey, always. Hey, Eddie, real quick, not to get off topic, but me and my man's is working on your story right now. You'll see it out soon. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I look forward to that.
We're gonna start calling Ralo the groundhog. Cause he digging himself in the ground. Grave digger. Let's go.
I don't even know what to say in this motherfucker. I'm saying, so he did go in there saying some shit. And guess what? I got documentation right here to show that Brian's still big, literally big.
This man here is running around the damn questions. Ralo, boy, you looking guilty. Why you just can't answer the questions, man? Did the lawyer go in there and say something or not? We know he ain't go in the courtroom and sit in there and look dumbfounded. You feel me? He went in the courtroom and said some shit. And I think you was like, hey, man, you know I can't say nothing. But hey, this and this and this happened. Now you go in there and present that how you present it. You feel me? Because I want to get out of jail. Mm-hmm. But I ain't getting on the stand on nobody because I'm a real nickel. Kind of. Let's get back into the video.
All right.
Ralo scraping and scrambling, y'all. As Diddy say. Not like that, though. But yeah, he's scraping and scrambling. Ralo, what's going on, man? You ain't answering no damn question straight up. You're going all over the guy. Shit, you done went to Colorado and back, and we still ain't got no damn answer, man. But let's get back into the video. I'm like, what? The fuck is you talking about, Ralo? They ain't talking about no damn murders, man. What is you saying?
He did switch that up.
Come on, Jade. Do your thing.
This is what I'm saying, though. And I'm just being my journalist or whatever. For this particular part, it's not saying anything necessarily about the murder.
Hey, you know what's funny real quick? Is he got that big ass notebook with all them papers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she got that little ass phone with just as much information on it.
He got more in that phone than he doing that notebook.
Right, he done pulled out the binder and shit.
Or whatever. It's basically saying that Brian filed several motions to request that the proffer be sealed because of information. Because there's a lot of information on a lot of people that are well known in the community.
We big.
So, with that being said, because this is foolishness, Ralo told his lawyer about some people, some heavy hitters in Atlanta. That's what I'm getting from it. Maybe somewhere else. But some heavy hitters that would mess up his name in the rap game or mess up a lot of stuff. That's what I get from it. She done read the shit 3-4 times. Ralo just going around. Ralo still don't understand what the hell she's saying. It was some information provided, Ralo, and you can't play with that much money and that much work and have a whole little apartment complex in the Bluff or wherever you was and not be in tune with some high top dogs. You feel me?
Right.
Oh, okay, let's listen to what he got to say. Stop it, Ralo.
Mm-hmm.
You just fucking stop it. Your lawyer not gonna go say nothing that he ain't talk with you about first. Then everything that he provided the information that he provided, he wouldn't know without you telling him the fucking information. When I caught my charge back in the day, little murder charge, whatever, my lawyer said, hey, I need to know the whole truth so I know which way to fight this charge. So your lawyer probably said, hey, Ralo, I need to know pretty much everything if you want me to help you. But you end up saying something that you weren't supposed to be saying, and he took that and ran with it. That would have sounded like to me. You didn't say it on the stand, but you said it to your lawyer, which gave your lawyer something to fight with. Ralo, if I was a judge, I'd be banging the gavel. Guilty. Snitch. But hold on. Let's
I'm showing you in this emails from Ryan Buchanan and the Honorable Brother Ash Joshi. Never having said that Ralo verbally said anything in that meeting. Although these documents is saying that on Terrell Davis' behalf.
No, it didn't say on your behalf. It said Terrell Davis provided information. That's why I'm trying to.
She tried that up for lunch. Ralo, at the end of the day, it said your happy ass provided information. And that's what we've been asking for you the whole damn interview, for you to tell us what's going on, but I see you ain't gonna tell us. Or maybe you will, I don't know. But let's get back into the video.
You can explain to get to the bottom of this because it didn't say that.
The government has true critical date and prepare.
Y'all, this right here been the funniest reaction I done ever had to myself. Because why is he reading what the paperwork saying? Bro, you already know what it's saying. He buying time so he can come up with another lie and go left field.
Right.
Come on, Ralo. We see through you, brother. Let's go.
Come on, Ralo.
Present evidence that there was an alleged or knowledge of criminal conflict. So you're looking at this documentation, but you see the man fight right here. The man fight is that the government is true, that this is a critical date, June 6th, and we're prepared to present evidence that there was knowledge of an actual conflict of interest and possible conflict in the case law due to the date. This man present his case. This man is telling these people it's a.
Wait a minute. He done took her phone?
Yeah. Started reading from it. I'm confused. Confused as a motherfucker.
He should have more on this case. He own it. Like, ain't no way she should know more about this case than he do.
Exactly.
I had one nigga look like he's about to go to sleep. Like, nigga, you lying.
These niggas got countless niggas out of jail. It's niggas that still. I got caught trying to remember, but it's a lot of niggas.
Talking about how many people that they done got out of jail. Who gives a damn about who else they done got out of jail, Ralo? Boy, asking Ralo a question like pulling teeth. Teethus, not teeth, teethus. Asking Ralo a question like pulling teethus. Man,
$1 million looking goofy as hell trying to explain to a bunch of people that don't mean shit to you how you're not a rat.
Is we see this play out over and over again. It's a few situations on the internet right now. Basically the same thing. What's in the dark shall eventually come to light. So my thing with you felons is, why don't you get out? Hey, boo-boo, why don't you get out? And your main goal is always to get back into the limelight, knowing you got some skeletons in your closet. That's the part I don't get. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know better than I know that you got, you know what I'm saying? I would be trying to live a discreet, out the way life where and if you know how to get money, then you don't, somebody like Ralo, go invest in something. Get your money in the business world. You don't necessarily have to use the entertainment vessel to get it out there. And if you do, You just got to be forthright. You know what I'm saying? Like Woody did it. Woody did it.
Yeah, and look, the crazy part is Woody done got more love for being an informer than any.
As well. You know what I'm saying? Northbound Media was good.
Their word.
The game ain't the same, man. I mean, to be honest, the game been like this for a long time. You know, it don't matter if it's old mafia stories. That's where the term rat came from. You know what I'm saying? It ain't never been, you know, it's always gonna be self-preservation. Of course, you're gonna have them ones that's super loyal to you or whatever y'all did, but for the most part, this how it's gonna play out. It's how it's gonna play out
every time. And another thing, real quick, not to oversaturate it, but one thing I have noticed with this internet is that it gives everybody the impression that you have to run to the internet to explain yourself. Like, I don't know what it is, but I just know, me personally, I was taught if somebody got something to say about you and it ain't true, why the fuck even entertain it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The internet gives the impression you got to respond and give your 2 cents back to some lies. Bro, all you doing is giving it legs. Especially with like you, one thing you said that I want to harp on real quick is you said about Ralo having businesses. That man has had businesses, real estate investments, things like that, things that can keep his money flowing legally in a different way. But instead, just like the many other brothers out here that do the same mistake, they somehow fall back into the same shit. They get them in the same position that got them where they at now. Explaining themselves on this fucking camera.
Yeah, it's like they crave that validation from the public, from people they don't know. You know what I mean? Like only time you.
So and bro, it's crazy, man. It's been a lot of shit going on out here. We got this 50 situation. You know, my main thing with the 50 thing, you know what I mean? I feel like, you know, we had a good little strong 40 minutes of some decent thing there. So I don't really want to do too much overdoing it, but I will say this. The 50 situation kind of touches a close to home in the sense of, like I say, man, 50 been my favorite since he came out.
Right.
You know what I mean? That doom, 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 doom. When that motherfucker dropped, bro, that was a whole different vibe in 2003. Right. And to see 50 where he's at now, it's the testament of perseverance as a man. Fuck, just
to hear that. Only people that's gonna hear that is his family and loved ones. You know what I'm saying, and his kids. So to me, that's punk shit. I don't know any other way to cut it. You know what I'm saying. And again, you know, he a troll. We expect him to troll. But if you go back to the day that Irv Gotti died, I did a live that morning. I think I did. It was the last live I did recently with P's and Q's. And I said that. I said it to everybody. I said, man, let me pose this question to y'all. Do y'all think 50 is petty enough? Because this man took a picture with Rick Ross, is he petty enough to start calling him a snitch? By the time we ended that live, and an hour after that, clicked on the internet, and he had made that post with the rat thing. You know what I'm saying? And I said, yeah, that I knew that was coming. That was pretty predictable.
I mean, let's be honest, Bob. Like you just said, his actions no sooner than you click that live off let you know the first words that came out of his mouth were premeditated.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? They were premeditated. He knew what he was finna do. He knew his move. And like I mentioned to my man Rex, who actually did a little special guest appearance in the chat, I'm like, 50 is the type of person, you know, he uses his 48 laws of power thing as a code of conduct. So what we may find is unethical is very ethical in his world. What we may find is distasteful is very tasteful in his world. But at the same time, that can be your downfall.
Right.
Because not everybody is going to tolerate this shit. You know, Irv got, like you said, Irv Gotti got family. Something like, man, look, y'all beef been dormant for 20 years, basically. Not to say if y'all would have seen each other in between times, something would have went up. But wouldn't have went up. But the fact that you talking like that now, don't get it twisted, man. A bitch ass nigga will do something to you. You get what I'm saying? A bitch ass nigga will do something to you quicker than a nigga that is intending to do it because he like that. So when you back people in corners, you get on this internet mocking people's deaths and talking crazy about them, you got to know. But I'm pretty sure 50 do know. He know what come with it. I mean, he chose to do this thing this whole damn time. So, I mean, he know. So,
what a 12. I feel like 50 was going to hold this in his back pocket the whole time, to be honest with you. As long as dude was cool, he wasn't going to say nothing. But I think he knew as well as anybody else that if he felt like Meech crossed him, that he immediately was going to, utilize that against him. His ace in the hole, for lack of a better
let's be
phrase.
honest though. I mean, if me and you got a tight relationship, and then I'll just say, if I go off fucking with somebody that there's that you real life got an issue with or whatever, and I'm standing next to him, and you done took care of a nigga while he been locked down, done took my son, started a TV show, off, and like made sure I was straight, bro, you gonna feel some type of way too. I mean, I am too, but that's not to say I'm gonna sit here and play like I didn't know your ass was all bad from the jump any damn way.
Right.
Now, I'm not coming at you like that. I'm gonna come at you with the faulty shit you doing right now. I'm not gonna be like, hey, you a rat, and this shit been going around for years.
Right. Yeah, that to me, I feel like, look, if you in a position, because there's people I don't work with that I once worked with, and I'm just not the mindset of, oh, just because we not working together any longer, I'm just gonna start dogging you. Like, I'm like, you go your way, good luck to you and many blessings, and I'm gonna go my way and continue, doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? See you at the top. You know what I mean? That's my thinking. I see you at the top. Hopefully you get there.
I mean, hey, each one teach one, not to mention, I mean, we all are stronger if we can get to the same place. You get what I'm saying? If we can get there together, it makes the link a lot stronger and harder to break. But hey, man, one thing I've noticed about our community, and I'm speaking for our community right now, the hardest thing for us to do is to look in the mirror and admit we wrong and to work together without eventually hating on a nigga.
Right. Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all, chat. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. I appreciate it.
Hey, for real, y'all, fuck with y'all. I mean, it got kind of thick in here. Probably our thickest one yet. But hey, dope man, I know you got a lot of knowledge. I want you to go ahead and drop something on them before we get up out of here, man. Let these folks know something that they can use.
Man, y'all know life, like I tell my audience every day, is a continual growth process. Sometimes instead of, everybody like to say they got their foot on the gas, sometimes it's okay to take your foot off the gas and slow everything down so you can be more efficient. Whatever you're doing, you have more of an impact if you really put it together right. I see a lot on the internet, everybody in a rush just to slap up content. That's why y'all don't see me live all day. I might do a little live in the daytime, in the morning. But I gotta continuously educate myself, as we all do, on different things, especially if you're gonna get out here and present yourself to the public as somebody that's speaking on something. A lot of y'all dudes is trying to use big words and do the most with the English vocabulary, and it doesn't even make sense. But that's the only thing I could, continuously emphasize is just work on being a better version of you tomorrow than you were today. Make sure that you pinpoint exactly what it is. It don't matter what you're doing in life. It could be YouTube, it could be college, it could be trying to get a promotion at the job. You have to approach these things and slow it down in your mind, because time don't stop for nobody, but slow everything down so you can more accurately attack whatever obstacle you trying to overcome. So yeah, that's the only little jewels of knowledge, man, that I could give. I'm not gonna tell y'all something that I'm not doing. Um it's a lot going on this YouTube space, you know. I had a dude hit me up last night, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say. He said, "Dopest, man, I'm just checking on you, bro." He was like, "I thought you wasn't covering that type of content no more." And I was like, "What type of content?" He was like, "The gang stuff." I've never said that. Ever said that. When my whole page is centered around peace amongst, my people, and that's part of peace amongst my people is our problems with gangs. And everybody in this space wants to try to control or critique or do somebody else's content, man. Won't y'all just support, enlighten? If you see something I said, my homies is gonna hit me up on the phone, and they gonna sit down with me for hours and explain to where what I said up here may have been incorrect, or maybe I could look at it through a different lens. So yeah, man, everybody just try to be better tomorrow than they were today. And I appreciate you, Smokey. You know what I mean? You always stay solid with it, brother.
Yeah, you already know, man. Hey, I just want to leave this with the people too, real quick. Know who you are. Know who you are. Know what you bring. Know your value. Know that just because somebody else is doing YouTube don't mean you got to do YouTube. Just because somebody else is in the street doing their thing don't mean you got to be in the street doing your thing. There's many different avenues and lanes you can take that can get you to where you want to be in life and be successful. So don't ever think that, what you see is the end all be all. Sometimes you got to create these lanes and create these paths and create your own way in life. You can't just depend on somebody else's formula to work for you. It don't work like that. And like I always say, man, I suggest everybody get some older people around them who actually have been through some things. And sometimes it ain't got to be older people. Just somebody that has more knowledge than you, more wisdom, just more to themselves. You get what I'm saying? Because you can learn a lot from anybody.
Right.
Hey, I just hope and pray that we all get this together, man. It's too much life to live to be out here pondering and wondering about the wax and the looses and all this other shit, man. We got too much to build and work with. Let's keep it going.
Right.
Hey, man, it's Smoky and it's Dopest, man. And this is episode 2 of Grown Man Time. And we will be back for episode 3.
Appreciate y'all. One love.
One love.